What's going on, Jerome's? We're back in the old studio, and today we're going to run a mock draft simulation using the brand spanking new Pro Football Focus mock draft simulator. Now, we're going to do what we like to do on some of the other simulators, as well as go full on BPA and just see what that looks like in terms of non-positional positions of need, etc. Going on the board. So here we go. It's gonna be a 7-round mock draft. We got the Vikings. We're gonna go very fast. I'm gonna go fast and board. So this is kind of neat. So you can go 100% PFF. You can go 100% public. You can do a mix and match of all that. It's always good there. Drafting for needs, not at all. No. 9. There we go. Care for positional value. All right. So this is basically asking, do you want a running back? We'll say not at all. Just to see. So our general rules for this is BPA. Can't double back on positions until you got a couple of the boxes checked, and then no running back before day 3. So pretty easy there. Pretty easy there. So not random at all. So there you go. Start the mock. We're not trading because, frankly, I haven't figured out how the trade works yet. It actually is like, instead of having trade offers to you, it's just like shooting from the hip is like, all right, go with that. All right, so looking at the big board. All right, so you got Weaver, you got Aquara from Notre Dame, 2 edges. You got Higgins, you got Rieger, you got Diggs, Desmond Mims, etc. So it is what it is. Welcome to the Vikings, Curtis Weaver. All right, now we're up in 25. Ooh, so that's kind of nice. Oh, and I like that. I can just press the button. So Jalen Rieger's there. Diggs, Mims, Jalen Johnson is all up there. Ooh, Justin Herbert's still on board. So I'll actually see how harshly they grade our draft, even though it's fully on. Hey, we just took the best player that was available on your board at the time. I'm actually interested to see what happens. But let's actually look to see. Man, this is the only drawback, that you can't fully get all there. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see at the end. All right, so Tyler Burgess, welcome on in. Welcome in. I can do it. All right, so it went Chase Young 1, Joe Burrow, and so now the Vikings are on the clock. Chase Young 1, Joe Burrow, Tua, Akuda. Tua going to the Lions. I actually like that. And when the initial betting odds came out of who's going to draft Tua, it's like the Dolphins and the Lions were almost equal odds, which was Vegas knows something that we don't. I don't know. All right, Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb there. Of course, PFF is going to go heavy quarterback, heavy wide receiver, heavy cornerback, as well as heavy on the edge as well, plus tackles. So Thomas Wills, Ruggs, Stack. All right, so yeah, the top 11 picks are either edge, wide receiver, quarterbacks. Well, I guess Simmons is whatever. So there you go. Brown falls all the way to the Raiders at 12. Kinlaw at 13. Josh Jones goes pretty high. Got to protect Tom Brady's ass. There you go. And I guess the other big 3 tackles already went off the board. Becton for PFF, they really do not like Becton because let's see how far he fell. Man, he falls all the way to 47. And then you have guys like Cesar Ruiz, even Jonah Jackson. Wow. And Nathaniel Moody going before him. As unhyped as I think Mekhi Becton should be. I mean, sure, definitely have some promising upside. But I'm not that big of a believer in all the hype. I don't see a spot where Ruiz, Jackson, and Moody go. And the fact that Nathaniel Moody is the first interior offensive lineman taken, like, sure, you're surely betting on the upside. He got into the first round. Wow. That's pretty insane. It's pretty amazing. All right, so back to the Vikings grab. Oh, Antonio Gibson. Welcome on. Well, since Gibson, so 3rd round, 89. So since Gibson is technically more of a wide receiver, I'll let it slide. But who else we got here? So we got Ane from Utah. Let's see. Stenberg is there. Gibson, Niang. I like. Hightower from Boise State. They got up there. Matt Pert. Let's go. All right. So Antonio Gibson, welcome on in. All right. So the Vikings so far going BPA. They got Weaver, they got Rieger, they got Burgess, they got Gibson, who is more of a wide receiver than running back. So wide receivers, check. And now we go down. So edge rusher, check. I mean, we didn't say anything about QB, did we? I Yeah, no. Komateyama. So now you got Jalen Hurts, QB of the future. You got Burgess, but you've escaped day 1, day 2 without offensive lineman, which, not great. And so now we keep going down. So Prince is there. I mean, would you have to go tight end in the spot? I guess. Haven't gone safety, but Cam Brown from Penn State, welcome on in. So essentially what PFF is saying here, that no matter pretty much every single early pick for the Vikings, that if they go offensive line, it's going to be a bit of a reach unless they're going full on position of need, position of need. All right, so we have also no cornerbacks as well, so that's not great. Finally got on the board with cornerback. So quarterback is already checked off. Davis in from Auburn, the less heralded Auburn cornerback coming in. He got tore up, by the way, in that bowl game with the Gophers. But so did all of them. Face. All right, now we're back up. All right, so basically every position except for O-line has been checked off. A linebacker is there. I guess technically safety hasn't been checked. Yeah, plus no offensive lineman to speak of. Man, this is going to be rough. Vikings already into the 6th, and still no offensive lineman. So linebacker, check. Cornerback, check. Linebacker, wide receiver, check. Running back, I'll say Gibson's a half and half. There you go. Check. Can we just get a tackle one time? Man, because all these running backs are just piling up. It's actually kind of funny. Man. There we go. We made it. Justin Herron tackle from Wake Forest. So, the Vikings wait this long on quarterback. I'd be pretty upset. If they wait this long on offensive lineman, obviously pretty upset. So now pretty much every position's been sutured up, so you can start doubling back a little bit more. Yeah, I know Gibson is like, whatever. Went a little bit early on him. All right, so finally get another cornerback. And then the last 2 7th-round picks. I believe that's going to be it. All right, so Blake Bendel, come on in. And the last pick, Derek Tutska, who they have listed as defensive interior. I don't know, man. So here's the grade that they gave us, even though, hey, we went essentially BPA at every single pick from your board. And they just roasted us. They love the Hurts pick. They love the Jalen Reagor pick. Curtis Weaver was whatever. That was yet on top of your big board, man. Yeah. All right, so all that happened. Overall, so Weaver the edge, BPA, sure. Jalen Reagor, I love. Burgess makes sense in the 2nd round. Gibson, wide receiver, gadget player, running back, whatever. Hurts at the back end of the 3rd round may just be too much value to pass up. But overall, I did not like the way to the 5th for cornerback, as well as Davis, as well as so only came over with 2 cornerbacks, only came over with 2 offensive linemen, both not day 1, week 1 contributors. So I think overall, this is not ideal. It's not ideal. Let's roll in one more just for fun. How about let's do that? Now we'll do half and half. We'll do it very fast. Draft for needs. Yes. Care for position value. Yes. And we'll do random. We'll start this mother over. No, I don't want to trade. All right. So the bad taste out of your mouth, son. Let's go. All right. So Vikings up at 22. Here we go. So Herbert, Delpit, Higgins, Becton. I mean, Becton's still there chilling, but they roast you every time that you pick Becton. It is really rough. So Chasen is still on board. Let's see what else here. Murray, Queen, Ayuk. Man, there's a lot of talent here. Just chilling. All right, so players that went a little bit earlier than think. Reagor went at 17. Andrew Thomas fell. Let's see. Christian Fulton in the top 14. Chenault went 13. Ooh. What's going on, man? Zach Bond. Xavier McKinney. Epinesa. Wow. The fact that Epinesa and Bond go for before Chasen, that's pretty amazing. All right, so for the Vikings here, because you know that Becton's going to fall. All right, so I'm going to go Chasen. They got Diggs there chilling. Terrell, Gladney. I like the cornerback I like cornerback this spot because I feel like wide receiver is a lot thicker, if you know what I mean, depth-wise. Because once you get past some of the top-tier cornerbacks, it gets really thin really fast. So I think it would behoove the Vikings to jump on that early. So the fact you chase them, BPA, then get Terrell, one of the top cornerbacks, it would be good to go there. Man, maybe Becton fell again. Nah, he didn't fall all the way down. Where'd he go? Becton with 37 this time in the Chargers. That can sort of make sense. The guy replaced Russell Kuhn. We could double back on corner right away. Ezra Cleveland's sitting there winking us. Jordan Elliott. I really like Austin Jackson. Biadish they have up there pretty far. Isaiah Wilson is still there. Arnett is up there. Okay, so we haven't done that. We haven't gone wide receiver yet. It looks like Tyler Johnson, TJ, who PFF really likes, by the way, was the #1 graded wide receiver last year. It's still up there too. All right, at this point, I mean, I always go Ezra Cleveland. I would go with this pick here, but just spice things up. Let's go Austin Jackson coming in out of USC, where I think he has the tools to start week 1 at that left tackle spot and then do with Riley Reef what you will. See here. So Cushenberry could double back on interior offensive line really quick. Matt Pert is a really intriguing, long-term project. Willie Gay Jr., combine wizard, very solid as well. Viking, you still have not hit on wide receivers yet, but also I fully feel like the Vikings can wait. As weird as that sounds. All right, so now, all right, who's the top cornerback? Oh, Holmes is there. Okay. All right, yeah, we're going to double back on Holmes. What up, Holmes? There you go. All right, so Terrell and Holmes coming in with Mike Hughes and Nate Matters and Holton Hill, etc. And Matt Pert is just still there, just chilling. Prince is there chilling. James Lynch is there. There's a lot of ways the Vikings go here. I know that people won't like waiting for wide receivers so long, except there's so many good wide receivers that you can just grab later on. Like I like Hightower, I like Edwards, James Prochet I'm sure is down here somewhere too. Wish you could just search individual prospects or actually sort by position, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, do you double back on offensive line right away, or do you just grab Lynch? Oh, grab Lynch. There we go. All right, into the 4th round. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud mock draft keep on burning. Come on, there we go. Guess we don't need all that. All right, so Kenny Wilkes, DPJ is there. Throckmorton, Jones from Texas. Okay, McTelvin Agim, former teammate of. God, name escapes me. We're having a stroke. 96. I need a second cup of coffee. God, I really love. God deserves his time of day. Man, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me so much. Armon Watts. Are you kidding me? Armon Watts slipped my mind, and Armon Watts is always on my mind. I must be stroking out because this what is going on. Anyways, all right. So now with wide receivers, so Edwards. Gabe Davis. There you go. So now, even though, yes, well, they ignored wide receiver. I mean, there's going to be a ton of value here in the middle, early part of day 3 as well. So you grab Brian Edwards. Yeah, don't worry about the South Carolina wide receiver scarlet letter. I mean, we sort of busted out of that with Sidney Rice, didn't we? You think we would have. All right, so now, Thad Moss is there. Cool. Already double back on cornerbacks. Could go offensive line again. Or do I want, there's Prochet. All right. So doubling back right away at top of day 3 on some mid-round wide receivers who I think can contribute right away on special teams and eventually right away in the passing game as well. So this is a spot where is Edwards or Prochet going to be the wide receiver 2 day 1? I mean, maybe, probably not. So you would be leaning more on Tajay Sharp as well as Olabisi Johnson more than you would have if you drafted a round 1, round 2 wide receiver. But then be the break sometimes. All right, so Jordan Phillips, Robertson. Levante Taylor. It's intriguing. Kevin Dotson and Shane Lemieux. All right, we'll go Lemieux here. So now you got Austin Jackson, who's likely going to start week 1 at left tackle. You got Shane Lemieux, who's going to come in and really compete on the interior offensive line, which I think is a fantastic spot. So this is the second of the 6th-round picks. So Bravion Roy, already got James Lynch. That could be a combo package. Roy is like a true nose tackle. James Lynch is more of a wherever the hell you want to go type guy. You know, this is the beauty of having 12 draft picks, by the way. All right, this spot, I do like Weaver, so there you go. All right, so Rick gets his late round linebacker. So overall, even like the big criticism, of course, is waiting so long on wide receiver. But doubling back in rounds 4 and 5 on Edwards and Prochet, I really like that. Don't mind that at all. And finishing out the string, got 2 more 7th-round picks. I mean, the fact that Robertson Hill's still here in the 7th, it's pretty intriguing. Kevin Dotson as well is just here chilling. Yeah. I mean, if you can get Kevin Dotson in the 7th, I mean, you're going to be good to go. All right, so now the question is Lavert Hill. Stowbridge is still on the board? Wow. Dude, just grab a 3rd wide receiver so people can't say Rick ignores the wide receivers. Now what to do. Now, I would usually grab my guy Levante Bellamy here. But let's reset here. Yeah, we'll grab Stowbridge. Why not? There you go. Come on. Oh, did it freeze? Did it say no? Ain't doing that. Anyways, all right, let's recap this. So, Clavon Chason fell to the Vikings at 22. I think that's too much value to pass up and going BPA, bringing in a little bit edge there. Even though we've rallied against, the Vikings have to go edge to replace Everson Griffin. Oh, here you go. Oh, man, they hated that one. They were meh on Austin Jackson. Man, they didn't give us a good grade on any of these, except for they like Terrell. They're high on Dotson and Stowbridge. Darnay Holmes they liked. Lynch as well, but man, we got lambasted yet again. But, it is what it is at this point. But overall, if the Vikings win this route, so grabbing Terrell, comes in. He's going to be your starting cornerback day 1. Austin Jackson, ideally, will be starting as well, coming in as a 2nd-round pick. I think he's huge value at 58. Doubling back on cornerbacks right away. So you got Holmes, you got Terrell, you got Mike Hughes, you got Holton Hill. Let's play. James Lynch is the guy that I really like. Now, is he an edge? Is he a defensive interior? Can he play everywhere? I think that he could become that utility crackerjack type defensive lineman that is just all over the place, especially with the Vikings are moving to a 3-4 front. His versatility will be invaluable. And then now, beginning of day 3, after Vikings fans are freaking out after day 1, day 2, where's the wide receivers? Bring in dynamic playmaker Brian Edwards from South Carolina as James Circus Catch Prochet from SMU. That's right. Shane Lemieux, I think is massive value coming in Oregon in 6th round. Evan Weaver, linebacker out of Cal, coming in, tackle machine. Hopefully they get it right. Hopefully it's a better version of Devontae Downs, former teammate. Levante Taylor, safety is coming in top of the 7th, as well as Kevin Dotson from Louisiana Raging Cajun, plus Jason Stowbridge from UNC. So overall, I mean, I like this one better than the big board BPA. But what are your thoughts? Let us know in the old comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.